Okay, it is November 30th, Tuesday, and it's 10:28 in the morning. I hope everybody had a good, happy Thanksgiving. This is not financial advice. Please do your own research. This is only to be used as entertainment. So let's take a quick look what's going on with Million Token. Overall, it's been, not too bad. I think my last stream I was saying before the holiday to watch out for a dump. We got the dump. We got Bitcoin down to almost 53,000. I think it was like somewhere in the mid 53,000. Million Token went down to like almost $19. And then now we're at $20, $21. We were at above $21 a moment ago. So we're hovering right around $21. And okay, let's see what just happened. So on the daily chart for Million Token, we did get a nice bounce off the RSI. I was watching, and so that's a good sign. And with looking at these support and resistance zones, we did get another bounce here, and it also looks like it was on a moving average. I believe that is the 100-day moving average on the daily. And anyway, but we're still kind of in this middle of this downward channel, and so I am still short-term bearish until we start making higher highs and higher lows. And then we also have this death cross, right? This 21 moving average. It looks like it's going to cross below the 100, the 50-day moving average on the daily chart. So just something to keep in mind. If you're a long-term, hodler like myself, it's not too concerning, but there might be another opportunity to get Million Token below $20, let's say. But, I'm not holding my breath, though. So this is on the daily chart. Let's take a look at what's on the 3-day chart. Again, it looks bearish, right? If you just hide everything. And you got red candle after red candle after red candle. And the only thing that's keeping us afloat is this 21-day moving average on the 3-day chart, which we had a couple of wicks down to. So, until the trend changes, I'm still short-term bearish. But there is some hope on the horizon. So, and that is this altcoin cycle chart. This is on the weekly chart. We're still above the green line, and we're just waiting for this thing to launch. And there's signs that it's kind of starting to happen. And I posted that on Discord too. So if I zoom in on this, really zoom in. I was watching this box here on the weekly, and we're breaking out right now. But today is Tuesday, so it's early in the week. This could just be another wick, right? So if Friday, Saturday, Sunday comes around and we're back in the box, this will just turn out to be a wick. But I don't know, something about this seems different to me because we had the dump on Bitcoin from 53,500. Now earlier today we hit 59,000 Bitcoin, and yeah, a Million Token went up 10-15% since $19. It just seems like the altcoins just cannot contain themselves, and they might be launching soon. So, I gave an early heads up on Discord saying how things are looking super bullish on the altcoin cycle chart, but it could still be too early to say. But on the weekly, it looks pretty good. Let's see what it looks like on the 3-day chart. We're kind of about that. It looks like they were trying to, for the last 3 candles, trying to break out. The bodies were right at that, borderline, and then now we're above it. Let's take a look on the daily chart. Daily chart looks good too. It looks like we bounced right off of it, and now we're going back up. We'll see what happens at the end of the day. And on the 4-hour chart, we're well above the box. So, it just seems like the altcoins are just starting to run it a little bit. But let's take a look at Bitcoin, right? Let's see what Bitcoin does. So we've been in this upward channel here between these two white parallel lines. We got the bounce pretty much. We didn't quite get down to 53,000, which is a good sign. We didn't even come down and break out for a fake out and then get back in the channel. So things are kind of bullish. Now, I would expect we get some resistance right around where we are now, and then come back and retest this bottom white line again, like we did back here. We came down to 40,000 on September 21st, testing that line. We came back up, got, hit with resistance with all these exponential ribbons and whatnot, came back down, got rejected, but we got support again on that, the bottom of the upward channel. So it wouldn't surprise me if we have something like that again. So if we get some resistance where we are now and we kind of roll over, we can come back down and retest, 54, 55,000, something like that. We're at 59,000 right now as I'm talking. If Million Token goes down to like $20 again, that might be a really good time to buy. Because if Bitcoin doesn't break out of this channel, if it doesn't break down, then, I don't know if we're ever going to see a $20 Million Token price again. Unless we have, some panic sellers. But we shouldn't have too many because, we've had dump after dump and I think we pretty much have just strong hands left over. But you never know. Right now, there's a lot of drama going on in the community, which I don't need to get into, but that can just cause uncertainty for some people, some whales who might sell. Myself, Bebo, and James, we're buying up constantly, dollar cost averaging. James just bought like $12,000 recently. Bebo's been buying up, and he's waiting for lower prices. I got all my limit orders that were filled on Polygon. I told you guys I'm going to put a whole bunch of limit orders right after I was done with that stream, which I did. And, I bought from $23 down to $19, and all my orders got filled. And I still have some dry powder on the side. So if we have a breakdown in the alts or we have some panic sellers, I'm happy to buy them up. So just keep in mind, if you're selling your Million Token at low prices, they're going to strong hands like Bebo, myself, and James, and we're not going to sell for like a simple 2 or 3x. We're definitely in this for the long haul. So just keep that in mind if you're selling. You might be buying back at a higher price, or if you're just selling to get out, we'll be happy to buy them from you at lower prices. So let's see now what else is there. Ethereum's doing really good, 4,700. Very nice. Let me see what it looks like. This is on the USD. Yeah, it looks like we're almost at all-time highs. The thing to really look at though is the ETH to Bitcoin ratio, and we're already at. We used to be way up here back in 2017. So, I think we'll probably will break that eventually. With the whole ETH burning process of the EIP 1559 or whatever it is. Let's see now, looking in, we were in this channel here for the ETH Bitcoin ratio. We're kind of reaching the top of the channel here. Maybe we can go up a little higher, but then we'll probably roll over. But if the altcoins, break out crazy, let me just pull this cycle up again. I've shown this so many times, but just to get the idea, me personally, I'm waiting for this launch, right? For 2 or 3 months, and the altcoins just going crazy. I hope it happens, and if that happens, then I'm sure Million Token will ride that wave some way or another. People might be selling their Bitcoin for their favorite altcoins, and it won't take much for the Million Token price to go up. If you just go to Uniswap and put in, $100,000 of United States dollars for a buy, and you could just see what the future Bitcoin, the future Million Token price would be. And but yeah, right now I'm happy being on Polygon. I like buying Million Token without raising the price, and I could buy a whole lot of small orders without having to worry about gas fees. Or if you want more privacy for your wallets, you don't want to be known as a whale buyer. Polygon's the way to go, or the Pancake Swap as well. I'm sure there's other ways of doing it too with Avalanche and whatnot, but since we have all those NFTs on Polygon Network, it's just convenient for me to use Polygon Network. I did do something interesting since my last stream. I went to crypto.com and I bought some crypto with my Visa card. There was, I think, a 2.4% fee they charged, but for me it was worth it. It was just a small buy. I just wanted to see if I can get it over to the Polygon network. And it was no problem. If you're going to bring it over to a fresh new wallet that has no Matic, then just buy Matic first on crypto.com. And then when you send it to your Polygon address, make sure you just choose the Polygon or Matic address. It'll give you a choice, either ERC20 or the Polygon. So you choose Polygon, you send it. There's no bridge fees of $20 or whatever. The problem I had with Coinbase, if you're gonna send ETH over to an ETH address and then bridge it over, you don't get all your ETH over to the Polygon. Like let's say I send 1 ETH over to a new address, and I want to send that over to Polygon. I'll click max. It'll say, hey, it's going to cost like $100 to bridge it over to ETH or whatever. You're like, okay, whatever. You click that, and once everything gets bridged over, you know what? You still have a little bit of ETH over on your ERC20 address. It's like $100 or more. That could have been used for buying a million token. So every so often I have these addresses that have like $100 ETH here and there that I really can't do anything about. I guess I could transfer it over to the ERC20 address, but the way to go is if you're buying a small buy, I'm not worried about a 2.4% fee on my Visa card, and I didn't have to wait 7 days for it to clear either. Like I would do with like Coinbase, a basic, bank transfer. One thing I haven't done yet, which I don't see a problem really, would be if, I do these wire transfers all the time from my bank to Coinbase. And what I could do is send either USDC or Matic from my Coinbase account to crypto.com. That's going to cost me an ERC20 gas fee of probably like $10. If you do it when there's low gas fees or something. And once it's on crypto.com, I could just send that to my Polygon address. And so I think when I've been told you can send either Matic or USDC to your Polygon address. I haven't tried USDC yet, but I'm going to probably do that next. And I think that's the way to go, because I won't have any $100 here and there of Ethereum on these, isolated addresses somewhere. And I'm happy to avoid all those bridge fees with crypto.com. I'll just continue using my fiat ramp with Coinbase Pro, wire the money. I pay my bank fees and the Coinbase fees, but then I won't have to wait the 7 days, and then transfer that to crypto.com, and then do my limit orders on Polygon that way. And then if you want a dollar cost average, or if you want to trade, if you're that type of person, you don't have to worry about all those gas fees on Ethereum. So that, but Polygon's definitely the way to go for me. I think really for most, you just got to get in the habit of bridging those funds into the Polygon, and with crypto.com, yeah, definitely a way to go. So I did something new last time, so I'm just sharing that information with you today. Let's see what Bitcoin's doing. Yeah, it's hitting that resistance still. I think that's the main topic I want to cover today. Yeah, so if you go to my Twitter page, you see these balloons. I didn't know that Twitter did this. Astro told me this. So yeah, if it's your birthday, today's my birthday, you'll get these balloons that come up on your Twitter page. I think that's if you share your birthday. I think it's probably a way to hide that if you don't want people to know your birthday. Actually, it even says right here, happy birthday. How about that? Interesting. So I didn't know Twitter did that. Jack Dorsey's leaving. He resigned from Twitter, and I think he's going to probably focus more on Bitcoin stuff. So I'll take a quick look at chats real quick. Reprobus says marketing is looking bullish. Yeah, I think the overall sentiment in Twitter is bullish. Everybody's saying hi, Tim, and I'm glad he caught me live. Yes. The only thing I'm worried about is when everybody thinks one thing, my contrarian side of me wants to do the opposite. But so if everybody's bullish, this will be like the one chance that maybe the contrarians will win if you'll have a drop of, let's say, from where we are now, 6 or 7%, maybe just 5%, and then we'll bounce up. And then like we did here, let's see now, we had one resistance, came down, got support, and then blasted through. And then we went up. How much did we go up? We went up 59, 60%. We first went up about 50%. So if we do something like that again now, Let's say we come back down here, we test somewhere in this area, go up 50%. That would take us to around $82,000. That sounds about right. That's another thing is, this crypto fear index, I don't have it pulled up right now, but I remember when it was like 27. And that's when most of my orders were being filled. And, I thought we could go down lower, but we didn't. There wasn't that, in my opinion, there wasn't that much fear. And Bitcoin was around 56,000, 55,000, and with the fear index of 27. I think now the fear index is around 44 or something like that. And we're at like 58, 59,000. Imagine when the fear and greed index is at the greed point, right? Like if it's 80, 85, 90, then we're going to probably see those prices of like I just showed you a moment ago, of like $82,000 Bitcoin. It should be interesting how long it would take us to get there, because last time we went down this low line, it was October 1st, and then we came back up here and touched it 2 weeks later on the 14th, and then we went past it on the 21st, 3 weeks later. Interesting. So mid-December, we could be up somewhere around close to 80,000, give or take a couple thousand. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to hit through the $100,000 price target by the end of this year. I thought we would. I mean, I know a lot of people are very bullish on it. But yeah, maybe, because if we break out and we come back up here 3 weeks into December, if we continue on right through December into January, first quarter of next year, yeah, then maybe first quarter next year we could hit that $100,000. One thing I haven't seen though is, we're in this channel. I'd like to see us break out of this channel and go into that super hyperparabolic stage. Let me see if I load that chart up. Let's see. I think this is what I usually use. Takes a while to load up. Yeah, so we were in this channel back here for a while in 2016, and then we broke out of it and went really crazy in 2017. I want to kind of see that for 2022. Maybe we're starting to do that right now. I don't know. Maybe this area here, since August 2nd, could be the beginning of this area here in April 2017. If that's the case, 2022 is going to be crazy, and people buying million token here at $12 and $20. You're just going to have to ride through the volatility. And, since you bought cheap, and if the million token price goes up, it should be very easy to hold because you'll be in profit. Don't worry if you have drops of 10, 20, 30, 40%. If you're in profit, you're in profit. You just have to think long-term. Know that this area here could be potentially this area here. And we're so far away from the blow-off top. And, yeah, most people on crypto Twitter think we're nowhere near a blow-off top. We have, eventually these interest rates in America are going to have to rise up because of inflation's getting out of hand, even though the government won't admit it. But then you have these COVID variants, which I don't really know too much about, but they're going to just have to delay those interest rates, I think, because if they have to print money to get them out of a hole again for this new variants, that's just going to be good for crypto overall. Contact says, happy birthday, man. Thank you. I think that's all I need to cover today, right? Yeah, I think so. So before I get off this topic or signing off, I just want to give you my overall plan because, I don't need to do like a lot of videos. I mean, I bought the dip down here between $12 and $16. Didn't really need to buy any more. The only reason why I started making videos again was because, from the top of, $37 or whatever, to where we were or are now, we're at like a 46% off price, right? And when we were down at $19, it was like almost 50% off. So if I have some dry powder and we have a 40 to 50% discount on Million Token, and we're still in a bull run, I'm going to be buying Million Token. So I know if I'm not making a video and you see a 40 or 50% discount, that I'm probably buying. If I still have a job, I'm probably buying. Now if the altcoins go crazy and we never see $20 again, just know that I'm holding. I'm holding until I think there's a blow off top and the market cycle's over. You just got to follow me or these guys on crypto Twitter. Follow the people that I follow on Twitter, basically. Tim_MM_hodler. Just see who I'm following and just click the same people I'm following, and you'll get the same information I'm getting. So my plan is to hold through the volatility until a market cycle top. If along the way, we have these crazy corrections like we had in Bitcoin, along the way you have these crazy dumps. Altcoins could probably dump more when Bitcoin dumps. So if Bitcoin dumps, 20, 30%, the altcoins can take a 40 or 50% hit. But I also have to worry about taxes and other stuff. But that's my plan, is just to hold through the volatility and buy the dips like I did, back a few weeks ago, and then just recently after Thanksgiving. And that's it, really. I'm not a day trader. I don't really do price swings or anything like that. It's just too much paperwork for me for taxes. I'm just, that's just it for me. Okay, everybody, you have a good one. I hope that helps you guys out. And thanks for the comments, everybody in the chat. I'm reading them all right now. And again, if I don't hear from you for the holidays, have a Merry Christmas as well and a Happy New Year. Talk to you later. Bye.